Hello, hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here, and I am so excited that you're here too. Thank you for joining me live. And for those of you who are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. So, welcome, welcome. We are going to talk, I'm going to give, first of all, I'm going to give everyone just a second to jump on live. So last week in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas, we talked about turning uncertainty into opportunity. So if you missed that, come watch the replay in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas. There's lots of resources there. So if you need help building your business, we do Q&A sessions, we do coaching sessions, we do a lot of really great free resources over there in Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas. So if we haven't met already, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a business coach and life coach for busy mamas. And I'm also an NLP practitioner with a master's in business. So I teach women how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So I created this training. I want to talk a little bit about why I made this training. Okay. This is a really important topic, and it's one of the things that I'm most excited to talk about, and one of the things that I am most passionate about. And that is mindset. But I feel like mindset is sort of like this word that gets tossed around, and it's sort of like there are no like tangible, tactical, like super like simple things to actually do to work on your mindset. So what I want to do today is I want to talk about mindset. I want to talk about how to train your brain to make money in your business, and to sort of like cut out all of the noise, sort of cut out all of the other things in that all of the people online are telling you to do. You have to do reels, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be online 24/7, all the things that create overwhelm. So what I want to do is I want to talk about mindset today, because this has been the number one thing, the most impactful thing that I've ever done in my business or my life, like literally my life too, to make more money and have more impact. So I want to share with you what I've learned and how it can help you in your business. So I first of all want to say that I used to blame my circumstances or my results or my lack thereof results on a lot of circumstances that I had. So I used to think like I can't build a successful business because I have two babies at home. For those of you who don't know me, I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I used to think I don't have time to make a lot of money in my business because I'm going to have to be working all the time. I used to think like there's so many other business coaches out there. There's so many other life coaches out there. The market is too crowded. It will be hard to actually start a business if my husband isn't fully on board, which he wasn't at the beginning, really. He is now. But it was a long road. So I used to think I have to work long, hard hours and be a slave to my business if I want to be successful, and a lot of other thoughts and beliefs that really just weren't serving me or supporting the goals that I had for myself. So today, again, I want to share with you how to train your brain to make money in your business. So if you're watching live, drop a red heart so I know you're here. I can say hi. And if you have any questions that come up, or if you're wondering how this applies to you specifically in your business, if you're not making the connection, or you just need an example, you need help going through this, please, this can be as interactive as you want it to be. Okay. So just think of this as like a coaching session. Type in the comments if you have any questions, or if you need to know how this applies to you, or if you need help with your specific situation or your specific circumstances. Okay. And then I know some of you will be watching this later. So if you're watching the replay, drop a purple heart in the comments, and I will come back and answer any questions. Okay. So let's get started. Grab a pen and a notebook, because you're definitely going to want to take notes here. Okay. Hi, I see some red hearts. So yeah, drop a red heart in the comments so that I can see you. Jay, I see you on right now. Okay. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to say is that mindset comes down to a really simple concept. Okay, so this concept of this buzzword that's going around like mindset, work on your mindset and get your mindset right. It really all comes down to one simple concept. And this concept is that your thoughts determine your results. Okay, so I want to explain this a little further, and I want to give you examples and show you how this really goes into play. Because at first sight or first sound, it sounds a little crazy. Like it sounds crazy, like, oh yeah, my thoughts determine my results. But I want to explain to you how this actually works. Okay. So what I'm saying here is the things that you do every day are not what will create your results. It's the things that you think every day. Okay. So the longer version of this is that your thoughts create your feelings drive your actions, and your actions determine your results. Okay. So ultimately your thoughts determine your results. So by changing this is good news and it's bad news, right? So the good news is that you get to change your thoughts. And by changing your thoughts, you can change your results to any outcome that you want. Okay. So a lot of people think that their results are driven by their circumstances. So for example, like you have a specific circumstance, like I was saying earlier, like I have 2 small children at home, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. That could be my circumstance. And I could be thinking that that's driving my results or not my results if I have lack of results, right? Okay. But it's actually what I think about my circumstances and how those thoughts make me feel that create my results. Okay. So again, I want to go through a couple examples. I want to explain how this really works. So how this works is based on a concept called the model in life coaching. Okay, so here's how the model works. There's 5 lines, and the first line is circumstance. Okay, I'll type this in the notes afterwards, so you don't have to take a lot of notes, but it would be helpful if you write, if you just take a couple notes here as we're going along, so that you can follow along better. Okay, so the first line is circumstance. Circumstances are neutral, they're factual, they're measurable, and they're specific. Okay, so for example, the amount of money that you made this month, that's a circumstance. How much you weigh, that's a circumstance. The temperature outside, or something someone says to you, or something someone does. Okay, those are all circumstances, and they're neutral, and they can be proven in a court of law. Okay, so those are your circumstances. The second line is your thoughts. Okay, so your thoughts are your opinions. They're not factual, they're not true, they're just the story that you're telling yourself, and we all have a different story. Okay, so for example, if a circumstance could be, maybe the circumstance is I made $5,000 in my business this month. Okay, so the thought, which is your opinion, you might have a different thought than I do about making $5,000 in your business this month, right? So someone might think, wow, that's amazing. I'm doing so well. I'm succeeding. I feel so successful. I hit my goals this month. And for another person, maybe 5,000 isn't a lot. Maybe they made 10,000 the month before. So now this month, if they made 5,000, their thought around that circumstance is I'm failing. Like I'm not doing as well as I did last month. Something's going wrong, right? Okay. So that's how we differentiate. The circumstance is neutral, and it means something different to everyone. The thought is what you're making it mean, what you're making the circumstance mean, okay? So, for example, a thought could be, I can't do this, or I'm not smart enough, or I don't deserve this, or starting a business is hard, or I'm not cut out for this, or I don't have the time, okay? Those are thoughts. The third line is feelings, okay? So feelings are not good or bad. They're just vibrations that go through your body that are created by your thoughts. Okay, so and the important thing here is to note that feelings are voluntary. We get to choose our feelings by choosing our thoughts. Okay, so feelings, for example, are frustrated or excited or courageous, disappointed, motivated, empowered, confident. Again, there are no good or bad feelings or emotions. They are just vibrations in your body that are created by your thoughts. Okay. The fourth line is actions. So this is what you do or don't do based on how you're feeling. Okay. So there's 3 types of actions. There's action, reaction, and inaction. Action is, for example, you send an email or you make a social media post. Okay. Reaction is you cry or you blame someone or you yell, right? That's a reaction. Inaction is you just do nothing. Okay, that's a common one. When we feel overwhelmed, when we feel negative feelings, a common action is inaction. Okay, so that's the fourth line is actions. The last line is the results. Okay, so these are the effects of our actions, which always prove what we're thinking. Okay, this is the thing that if you take away anything from what we're talking about today, I want you to realize that your thoughts always go back to your results. Okay, the results that you have always prove what you were thinking. Okay, the thoughts that you had, the beliefs that you had. So results could be, for example, you lose weight or you gain weight, or you get clients or you don't get clients, or you get one client, or you get 10 clients, or you create revenue, or you get into debt. Okay, so those are different results that could happen. So what the point of all of this, and the point of going through this model, is to share with you that in order to get what you want in your business, in order to make money in your business, you need to change the way that you think about the circumstances that you're in as they're related to the results that you want. Okay. If you take 100% responsibility of your thoughts and your feelings and your actions and your results, then you're able to create whatever result you want. If you don't, you're going to continue blaming your circumstances for your results. And here's how we know that circumstances do not create results. Okay. There are people all over the world with the same circumstances or similar circumstances who are creating different results. Okay. So for example, there are moms of young kids who have started a business and they've made lots of money. And there are also moms who have not started a business, or who have started a business but not made any money. Okay, same circumstance, different results. There are people who have come from nothing with no opportunity and they've created wealth. And there are also people with the same background who haven't created anything. There are people who live in LA who are rich, and there are people who live in LA who are poor. Right? There are women with disabilities who are very successful, and there are women with disabilities who are not successful. There are women who went to college who are successful, and there are women who didn't go to college who are successful. So there are tons of examples all over the world with people who have the same or similar circumstances, but they're creating different results. So I wanted to just drill that in really quick and say that your circumstances do not determine your results. Okay, what you think about your circumstances determines your results. Okay, if you think something negative, if you think that something is holding you back, and you're attached to that thought, you're going to create that result, right? If you constantly tell yourself, I don't have time to start a business, or I don't have time to make money, or I don't have time, you're not going to have time, right? The result is going to be you didn't make time for whatever, and you're not going to create the result that you want, which is make money in your business. Okay. Okay, so I want to give you an example of the model and how it works. Okay, hi Sherry, good to see you here. Okay, so let's say that the first line is circumstance. Okay, the first line is circumstance. Let's say that the circumstance is you started a business and you haven't made any money yet, or you started a business and you haven't made very much money. Okay, you haven't been consistent with the money that you've made. Okay, so that's the circumstance. I'm going to go through one model that is positive, one model that's negative. I'm going to start with the negative, the thoughts that we're telling ourselves. Okay, so the circumstance is you started a business and you haven't made any money. The thought is, this isn't working. I'm a failure. I'm not cut out for entrepreneurship. Right? Okay, so if those are your thoughts, if your thoughts are like, this isn't working and I'm probably not going to make any money, and like, I'm probably just going to have to quit, you're probably going to feel disappointment and frustration, right? Again, if the thoughts that you're thinking are negative thoughts like that, you're probably going to feel disappointment and frustration. If you're feeling disappointed and frustrated, what are your actions going to be? Okay, so I know myself, if I feel frustrated and disappointed, I'm probably just like gonna compare myself to other business owners, feel sorry for myself, not like maybe procrastinate, maybe not tell people about my business because I feel bad about it, right? That's gonna be my actions. And if those are my actions, my results are, I still didn't make any money by the end of the month. Okay, so do you see how the correlation between the thoughts that you're thinking and how that affects how you feel, and how that affects what you do, how you act, and therefore how it affects your actual results. Okay, so what if this was your model instead? Try on this model instead. So let's say the circumstance is the same. So you started a business and you haven't made any money yet, or you started a business and you haven't made very much money. Okay, what if your thought was, I am valuable even if my business doesn't reflect my value yet? Okay, what if you thought people are excited to buy from me right now? What if you thought there are at least 10 people in my network who want to buy what I have to sell right now today, right? If those were your thoughts, you'd probably be feeling excited and hopeful and determined, right? And when you feel excited and hopeful and determined, what do? Right? You focus on telling people how you can help them. You make offers, you post on social media, you inspire other people, you do the things, right? Ella says, yes. Yes. So you do the things. Okay. So and then what are the results if you do the things and you focus on telling people how you can help them and you make offers and you post on social media, right? Coming from a place of good energy, the result is you create tons of potential clients by the end of the month and you probably make money, right? So I want to make sure that you see how this reflects how the thoughts that you're thinking really play into the results that you're getting in your business. Okay. So in order to train your brain to make money in your business, you need to intentionally choose your thoughts. Okay. I do this with my clients literally every single week. They do this every single day. We go through intentional thought creation. Okay. It's where you create thoughts that support the things that you actually want instead of just letting the thoughts that come up in your brain, like those just stick and you don't, regardless of if they're serving you or not. And you don't intentionally choose the thoughts that actually support what you want. Okay. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense or if there's anything confusing about what we're talking about. Okay. So you have the power and the choice to believe anything that you want. Okay. So sometimes I like to give the example that our thoughts and our beliefs are like religion. Okay. This is an unpopular topic, but politics and religion, right? So I like to think of it as religion because you get to choose your religious beliefs, whether or not there is evidence in your favor or not. Right? You get to choose that you can believe that you can be successful, even if you can't see the evidence yet, just the same way that you get to choose to believe that God exists, even though you can't see him. Okay. So I want to just I like to use that example because it helps people click sometimes of like, oh, you're right. I do get to choose what I believe. I get to choose the thoughts that go through my head every day. And as I choose those thoughts and I repeat them, they become my beliefs. And it becomes much easier for me to follow through with things because I actually believe in what I'm doing. Okay. I saw some hearts come through. Okay. So your thoughts and your beliefs and your feelings and actions are all voluntary. You get to choose. Okay. So I want to give you another example of two different models, one that trains my brain to make money and one that trains my brain to not make money. Okay. So let's start with the model that doesn't support my goal of making money in my business. So let's say the circumstance is I'm a part of a network marketing company and I don't have any team members yet. Okay. So maybe my thought here is I'm not an experienced leader. The market is too crowded. Everyone has already heard of this company before. No one wants to join my team. I'm bothering people by sharing about my company online, right? Maybe people hate social selling companies. So if those are the thoughts that I'm choosing, or if those are the thoughts that I'm letting my brain think, then I'm probably going to feel defeated and disappointed, right? Okay. And when you feel defeated and disappointed, what action are you going to take? Right? You're probably not going to take any action. If I feel disappointed and defeated, like I don't want to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to take action. Maybe I'll procrastinate. Maybe I'll overthink. I'm definitely not going to invite anyone to join my team. Right? Katya says, am I saying that right, Katya? I'm learning this through the law of attraction and listening to Earl Nightingale. Yes. So this is very, very similar to the law of attraction in terms of like what you're thinking is what you're attracting. Okay. So the result, if you're not taking any action and you're procrastinating and you're overthinking and you're not inviting anyone to join your team, the result is you don't make any money, you don't add any new team members, and you end the month the same as that you started. Okay. So let's talk about the intentional thought creation about this. If we use the same circumstance. Okay. Yes, I said it right. Okay, good. Okay. So if the circumstance again is the same, I'm a part of a network marketing company and I don't have any team members yet. Okay. What if my thought was people love to join my team because I'm enthusiastic and I love my company's products? What if I was thinking success is available to anyone, including me, because I'm committed, disciplined, courageous, and resilient? Okay. What if I was thinking people love to hear about my products and my offers? What if I was thinking I know at least 10 people in my network right now who would love to join my team today? Okay. If you were thinking that, if those were the thoughts that you were going, if you were in the network marketing company and you were thinking, I know at least 10 people in my network right now who want to join my team today, how would you be feeling? Right? You probably feel confident, you feel empowered, you feel excited to share, right? And if those are your feelings, then your actions are going to be, you share about your business enthusiastically, you're excited about your products, you share on social media, you tell everyone about how excited you are about your products, right? And then what is the result if those are your actions? You're going to make money, you're going to get clients, you're going to get referrals, you're going to get team members. Okay. So do you see how impactful it is of the things that you're thinking and how that reflects in the results that you're getting? Okay. I really want to drill this in. This is the most important thing right here about mindset, is that what you're thinking is what you are growing. Okay. The things that you focus on are the things that you grow. And it's so important that you choose your thoughts intentionally instead of just letting your thoughts like pop up, these negative thoughts and all of these overwhelming thoughts and all of the stressful things, right? You can choose to not go into that. Okay. So again, you have the power and the choice to believe anything you want. So why wouldn't you choose to intentionally create your thoughts and your beliefs to support your goals and your dreams? Okay. You get to choose whatever you want to believe. So why wouldn't you choose to believe the things that are going to support you in getting the things that you want in your business? Okay. So let's recap this concept to train your brain to make money in your business. Your thoughts create your results. So in order to get anything that you want in your business and really get, excuse me, make the money that you want in your business, you need to change the way that you think about the circumstances that you're experiencing as they're related to the result that you want. Okay. Again, so going through that life coaching model of the circumstances, the thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. Okay. You get to choose what are the thoughts that you're putting into your head and that you're letting yourself spin on all day. Right. And that's why this is work that we do this is work that I do with my clients every week to get them back on track so that I know that they're creating the thoughts that they need in order to really experience the success that they want. Okay. So let's talk about your action items. I always leave action items. So those of you who are new here, I'm always giving you some homework. So let's go with the action. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to evaluate how your thoughts in the past week or month have affected your results. Okay. So if you don't have the results that you want, if you're not making the money that you want in your business, I want you to evaluate, think about like how have my thoughts affected those results? Right? So if the thought in your head, for example, is it's going to take me years to make money in my business. I had a client that's one of her thoughts, right? It's going to take me years to make money in my business. Okay. That thought is not helpful, right? Because then she's not going to make money in her business for several years, right? But it's not true. That's just a thought that she's thinking. Okay. So I want you to evaluate how their thoughts in the past week or month have affected your results, and how they've stopped you from making the money that you want in your business. And then I want you to use the model to intentionally create thoughts that support your goals. Okay, so go through that thoughts, feelings, actions, results based on the circumstance that you're in and create the thoughts that are going to inspire you to take the actions that you need to be taking in order to get the results that you want. Okay. So I hope that you have found this training valuable. I would love to hear your biggest takeaways in the comments. And if you would like more free trainings like this, plus bonus resources, checklists and planners and PDFs with action items from the trainings, you can come join me over at Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas. So that's my Facebook group. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. So come join me over there if you would like to have some more free trainings and some business resources, and a community of women we are all in this together. Okay. So there's some cheerleaders over there as well. So if we aren't connected on Instagram, I'm Kimberly Latona. I just started doing some fun business reels and some life reels. So come join me for some fun reels over on Instagram. And the last thing that I want to say is for those of you who are ready to take the next step, this week and next week, I've blocked out some time in my schedule for 3 free time mastery strategy calls. So this is for women who are ready to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So what we'll do is we'll get clear on how much time you have in your day to grow your business, and we'll uncover exactly what's been stopping you or slowing you down from having the business that you desire. Okay, so you'll walk away with complete clarity on how to get the business you want in the time that you have. And again, this is for women who are ready to show up for themselves and who are committed to investing the time and money and energy into themselves in order to achieve their business goals. Okay, so if you're ready to get clear on what has been holding you back from really success in your business, starting or growing your business, I would love to chat with you on a free time mastery strategy call. So I will drop the link to my calendar in the comments for that, so that you can book a free call for this week or next week. And if you don't find a time that works for you in my calendar, please message me, and we will find a time that works for both of us. So have an amazing rest of the week. I hope to see you ladies over in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas. Again, I will drop the link to that. And if you are ready to take the next step and really grow a business that you love, that is profitable, that you're working part-time hours and making full-time income, please sign up for a free time mastery strategy call. So I love you ladies. Thank you for being here. And I will see you over in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz-Building Mamas. See you next week.